Science 4, Quarter 2, Week 6, Matatag Curriculum. Competency: the learners use flowcharts to compare the different stages in the life cycle of animals, such as a butterfly, frog, chicken, and human. Describe the different stages in life cycle of butterfly. Describe the different stages in life cycle of frog. Same as well with chicken and with human. For the content, life cycles of animals. Life cycle of butterfly, frog, chicken, and human. For the review, classify the animals and plants based on their habitats. Sea grasses, turtles, sea stars, black mangrove, white mangrove, mud skippers, fiddler crabs, herons, beach grass, shorebirds, and red mangrove. Classify whether they live in mangrove swamps or seashore. Let us now answer. For mangrove swamps, we have red mangrove, black mangrove, white mangrove, mud skippers, fiddler, crabs, and herons. And for the seashore, we have sea grasses, beach grass, turtles, shorebirds, and sea stars. Study the picture below. Can you list down the animals found in the picture? What are they? How do they differ from vertebrates? We will going to discuss about life cycle of butterfly. A butterfly goes through 4 stages in its life. It all starts with an egg. From that egg hatches a tiny creature called a caterpillar, or the larvae stage. Caterpillars love to eat plants and they grow quickly. When they're done eating, caterpillars create a case called a chrysalis, or the pupa stage. Inside the chrysalis, the caterpillar changes into an adult butterfly. Once the transformation is complete, the adult butterfly breaks free from the chrysalis. Now, it can lay eggs and start the life cycle all over again. So here is an illustration of the life cycle of butterfly. First, it starts with egg, turning to larva, into pupa, and into an adult. Insect life cycles. Many insects begin their lives as eggs. When they hatch, they look quite different from their parents and are called pupas. Pupas are inactive, don't have wings, and may not even have legs. As they grow, they start to change shape, which we call metamorphosis. There are 2 kinds of metamorphosis: complete and incomplete. Complete metamorphosis includes insects like beetles, bees, and butterflies. Insects that undergo incomplete metamorphosis have 3 life stages: egg nymph and adult. And they include insects like grasshoppers and stick insects. For activity number 1, cut out the pictures and arrange them into sequence from the earliest to the latest stage, then record the stage names. Here are the pictures: egg, adult, pupa, and larva. Let us now answer. For stage 1, we have the egg. The life cycles begin with a butterfly laying small eggs on plant leaves. For stage 2, we have larva. After hatching, tiny caterpillars emerge and eat large amounts of plant material to grow, molting several times as they do. For stage 3, we have pupa. Once fully grown, the caterpillar forms a protective chrysalis where it transforms into a butterfly. And for stage 4, we have adult. The adult butterfly breaks free from the chrysalis, ready to fly, feed, and lay eggs, starting the cycle again. Answer the following questions. What are the different stages in the life cycle of butterflies? Describe the features of each stage. The life cycle of butterfly begins with a butterfly laying small eggs on plant leaves. After hatching, tiny caterpillars emerge and eat large amounts of plant material to grow, molting several times as they do. Larva stage. Once fully grown, the caterpillar forms a protective chrysalis where it transforms into a butterfly, or the pupa stage. The adult butterfly breaks free from the chrysalis, ready to fly, feed, and lay eggs, starting the cycle again, or the adult butterfly. What is the importance of butterflies in maintaining balance in the environment? You're right. Butterflies are crucial for maintaining environmental balance as they serve as pollinators, provide food for various predators, indicate ecosystem health, support biodiversity, and help regulate plant populations. For day 2, give the life stages of butterfly. Write your answer in the box. What are the 4 stages of the life cycle of a butterfly? You're right, it starts with egg, turning to larva, into pupa, and into an adult. Whenever you go to the field, do you notice things like that in the puddles? Those things has something to do with what we will going to discuss, which is the life cycle of a frog. Frogs, being amphibians, undergo a unique transformation. Unlike fish, the young frogs look distinct from the adults. Their life cycle initiates from an egg. From this egg, a tadpole emerges which resides in water. Initially, it possesses gills and a tail, but lacks legs. Gradually, the tadpole develops into a froglet with legs, ultimately losing its gills and tail. Over time, the froglet transforms into an adult frog. These adult frogs lay eggs, thus making the beginning of a new life cycle. Here is the illustration of the life cycle of a frog. It starts with egg, turning to tadpole, into froglet, and turning into an adult. Give the life stages of frogs. Write your answer in the box. Let us now answer. So, we have the egg, tadpole, froglet, and adult. Answer the following questions. What are the different stages in the life cycle of frogs? Describe the features of each stage. Frogs as amphibians undergo a unique transformation starting from an egg. A tadpole hatches, living in water with gills and a tail, but no legs. It gradually develops into a froglet with legs, losing its gills and tail, and eventually becomes an adult frog. These adult frogs then lay eggs, starting a new life cycle. What is the importance of frog in maintaining balance in the environment? You're right. Frogs play a crucial role in maintaining ecological balance by serving as both predators and prey, helping to control insect populations while also providing food for larger animals, thus contributing to the health of their ecosystems. For day 3, answer the following questions. Where do adult frogs come from? You're right. Adult frogs come from tadpoles that hatch from eggs laid in water, undergoing metamorphosis to develop into their adult form. What are the 4 stages in its life cycle? You're right. The 4 stages in a frog's life cycle are the following. We have egg, tadpole, froglet, and adult frog. How has this frog grown and changed? Very good. The frog has grown and changed through a process called metamorphosis. Starting as an egg, it hatches into a tadpole, which has gills and a tail for swimming. As it grows, it develops legs and loses its tail, transforming into a froglet. Finally, it matures into an adult frog, which can live both in water and on land, completing its life cycle. Have you ever tried taking care of chickens? How did you feel? We will discuss about life cycle of a chicken. Birds, including chickens, begin their life cycles from eggs. A young chicken known as a chick looks similar to an adult chicken. The life cycle of a chicken starts with as an egg, hatches, grows, and matures into an adult chicken. Adult chickens lay eggs, starting a new life cycle. Birds, like the birds of paradise and cassowary, have similar life cycles to chickens. In various birds species, life begins within an egg. A newly hatched bird is called a hatchling. During growth in the nest and while being cared for by parents, the hatching is called a nestling. Once it develops flight feathers and is ready to leave the nest, the bird takes its first flight, becoming a fledgling. When the fledgling or juvenile reaches full growth, it becomes a mature or adult bird. Here is the illustration of the life cycle of a chicken. It starts with egg, developed into chick, and turned into an adult. For activity number 3, complete the table by filling in the various stages of a chicken's life cycle. Let us now answer. For stage 1, we have egg. The chicken begins its life as an egg laid by an adult hen. Stage 2 is chick. After hatching, the young chicken known as a chick looks similar to an adult chicken. Next is for stage 3, adult. As the chick grows and matures, it becomes an adult chicken capable of laying eggs and starting the cycle again. For the assessment, Give the life stages of chicken. Write your answer in the box. Here are the correct answers. It starts with egg, turn into chick, and into an adult. For day 4, answer the following questions. What are the different stages in the life cycle of a chicken? You're right. The life cycle of a chicken begins with an egg laid by an adult hen, which hatches into a chick that resembles an adult chicken. And as the chick matures, it becomes an adult chicken capable of laying eggs to start the cycle anew. How does a chicken develop from an egg? Very good. A chicken develops from an egg through a process called incubation, where the fertilized egg is kept warm, typically by the mother hen. During this time, the embryo inside the egg grows and develops for about 21 days, forming key structures such as the heart, organs, and feathers. Once fully developed, the chick uses its beak to break through the eggshell and hatch, emerging as a small chick that closely resembles an adult chicken. Are chickens important for humans? Give examples on how humans benefit from chickens, particularly in agriculture and food production. Yes, chickens are important for humans as they provide a reliable source of protein through their meat and eggs, supporting food production and agricultural economies worldwide. Number 4, what should we do to take care of them? Very good. To take care of chickens, we should provide them with a clean living environment, a balanced diet, regular health checkups, and protection from predators. What can you infer from the picture? Let's discuss about life cycle of a human. Stages of human life cycle. It starts with fetus in the womb, baby or infant, toddler, preschooler, primary school boy, adolescent or teenager, adult or adulthood, and the old person. Stage 1, fetus in the womb. A baby begins as a tiny thing when a mother's egg joins with a father's sperm. Inside the mother's tummy, it grows into a little human shape. We call this the fetus. The fetus can't eat, drink, or breathe on its own and needs its mom. Stage 2, the baby. After about 9 months, the baby is born. Babies at this stage are called infants. They cannot talk yet, but they can cry, eat, and let you know when they are hungry or uncomfortable. Mothers usually feed them with milk. For stage 3, the childhood. Babies grow into children who learn to crawl, walk, talk, and do more things. They make friends, read, write, and become more independent. In this stage, we have toddlers 1 to 3 years, preschoolers 3 to 5 years, and primary school children 5 to 12 years. Stage 4 is the adolescence. As kids grow into teenagers, usually from 13 to 19 years old, their bodies change a lot. They grow taller, get hair in new places, and their voices may deepen. They become more independent and their behaviors change. Next is the adulthood. People from 20 to 65 years are called adults. They can have families and continue the life cycle. We can split adults into young adults 20 to 36 years, middle-aged adults 36 to 55 years, and older adults 55 to 65 years. Stage 6, old person. When a person reaches 65 years, they are called an old or elderly person. How long someone lives can vary, but it usually depends on their health. Some people live beyond 100 years, while others don't. The human life cycle comes to an end at this stage. For activity number 4, give the life stages of a human. Write your answer in the box. Let us now answer. For stage 1, we have fetus in the womb. Stage 2, baby. Stage 3, childhood. Stage 4, adolescence. Stage 5, adulthood. And stage 6 is the old person. Answer the following questions. What are the different stages in the life cycle of human? You're right. The human life cycle has 6 stages. Stage 1 is the fetus in the womb. Stage 2 is the baby stage, where infants depend on milk. Stage 3 is childhood, where children learn basic skills. Stage 4 is adolescence, marked by physical changes. Stage 5 is adulthood, when individuals can start families. And stage 6 is old age, beginning at 65, when individuals are considered elderly. How does a baby grow from fetus to adulthood? You're right, a baby grows from a fetus to adulthood by developing in the womb, being born as an infant, and then progressing through childhood and adolescence until reaching full maturity. What are the things that a baby needs in order to grow healthy? Exactly. A baby needs proper nutrition, regular medical checkups, and a safe environment, love, and stimulation to grow healthy. What are the unique characteristics in each stage in terms of physical, emotional, mental, and social changes? Each stage of the human life cycles features distinct characteristics. Physically, a fetus develops organs. Infants rely on caregivers for emotional support. Children gain independence and learn skills. Teenagers experience rapid physical changes and seek identity. Adults take on responsibilities and form relationships. And elderly individuals may face health changes while reflecting on their life experiences.